What's up guys, Gordon Bradley here with PhenoX Fitness and Nutrition. In today's video, I wanted to kind of accomplish a couple different things. One is to give some information and show some things about the Stealth Leg Press to answer some of the questions that people have, and also give you guys a storage solution, really affordable way to actually store away the Stealth Leg Press and kind of anything that you want to build with this, because my design, my concept was to make materials that were really user-friendly, really affordable, that you guys could actually build custom stuff with. And you can see that I utilize a lot of my materials in different ways. So that's just what I want to show you, is different ways that you can make using the Stealth Leg Press much easier, and putting it away so it doesn't take up the room, because as we know, I'm a home gym, garage gym person myself, so I wanted to design it to have different variations. So when I set this up, there's arms that come with it that you put weight plates on, but I knew that most people probably weren't going to utilize it in that way. Those also function as the arms for the sled press, the sled, but I actually don't have turf, so I'm not utilizing it in that form. So I just put those aside. I'm not even going to use them because those can make it heavy and clunky to move. But again, I didn't really necessarily design it with those in mind. If someone has extra squat rack space where they can just leave it up, then I would probably utilize those because they are really sweet. But if you're someone that has to get this out of the way, then this is how it was truly designed for most people. So I only have two of the skis on it currently because they are the barbell holders. So the other two goes away. So most of the weight that would be on there is actually gone. So I just place my barbell in the skis and then place the weights on it. So when it comes to setting up and tearing it down, it's just taking the weights off, which you would have to do on a normal leg press, taking the barbell out and putting it away. And I'm going to actually show you real time how I actually set it up and tear it down and make it really easy to move it. In my opinion, if this is too difficult to tear up or set up or tear down, then you're probably just lazy, and you should probably use an actual leg press because you don't have to move anything or do anything with it. And that's not to sound like a dickhead, but it's just kind of the truth. If you want to utilize something that's really multi-purpose, then you're probably going to have to do a little extra work. And that's the nature of the beast. So I'm actually going to show how I bring it down and move it to the storage. So from here, I just push, I pull the pin, I'm going to slide it down into the bottom hole, and I put just enough room that I can get my hand on it. Now this one, same thing, push it, slide it down. And the reason that I do that is now it's kind of in the position that I'm going to carry it in. Very, very simple. The safety straps are already off, but that's just a click of a button. So now I'm actually going to carry it right like this, where it's safe and it's easy. So I just pick it up, carry it over here, where I built a rack system that you can easily place it on. And as you can see, it doesn't take up any room because it doesn't have the arms that are in the way of storing it. And again, that is kind of clunky. And those arms are great if you're going to use the sled or you have a place for it to stay. But otherwise, to utilize it in the right way, it's very simple to maneuver. And bringing it back, I actually grab, I push with my knee and I'll slide it right off this, right into my hands, bring it over, set it on the rack, hold the pin, put the straps on, put the barbell in, you're good to go. So, in my opinion, of course, it's very simple, it's easy. You will have to have the bench in there, so you pull that up. If you have a system where strapping it down is really simple, and that's where I love a chain, where you have quick clips, where if you put maybe like an eye bolt through one of your holes, which no one ever utilizes the bottom holes of the rack anyways, put an eye bolt through that where you can quick connect, strap your bench, and then quick connect to the other side and tighten it down just like their original strap, essentially. Or a chain, you just make it the perfect length where you clip in and that will never move. So there's a little bit of setup to it, but as far as like storing it and taking it up and taking it down, it's actually really simple. So now I'm just going to show you, I'm going to give you a little close-up of how I'm actually storing it away. And this is part of the rail. So these rails I sell, this is a 28-inch rail, and this is a weight plate holder. These are all in the accessory store. And they're just bolted through with these rail nuts here. They can be maneuvered anywhere. And then I have different things like these I use for my band holders. These just tighten down. I leave them loose so I can move them around. I can maneuver everything. But as you can imagine, you can build your own weight plate holders or barbell holders, just like I did over here with the rail going vertical. And this is a longer rail, and I had weight plate holders all the way up and down this. But you can start to build custom stuff that's really, really affordable because I don't mark up the rail. It's already powder coated and everything, so you can start building your own custom stuff. I always want to do one that's a square, and you can have your weight plate holders, your stuff just like this. I actually sell these too. So right here on the Evo ID, these are accessory holders. Very simple, affordable. I actually don't mark those up at all. They cost me what they will cost you, essentially. But as you can see, I've raised this up. I actually probably should have it a few more inches higher. So when I put it up here, it's at that perfect height where I don't have to bend down at all. But that's kind of up to you, depending on your space. It's just really, really simple. And literally, I think this might cost, I didn't actually look at the price, but I'm going to guess maybe $25, $30, $40. I don't know. But to have a really, really simple storage solution that looks cool, that looks professional, that you can customize all the different dimensions, that's what this concept is all about, is being able to create unique stuff in your gym and do it with materials that aren't overpriced, because that's not why I'm into this. I'm into this to have people like you and I be able to build stuff that's crazy functional, and just make your gym super kick-ass. So again, the Stealth Leg Press, hopefully you guys, you can always let me know what you think by actually seeing it yourself, how simple it is, or if you think it's really difficult and that was hard to do, then you'll have the information to decide for yourself whether you think it's worth it or not. And to me, I want to make sure that you guys have a realistic view of what it's really like to own it and utilize it and maybe store it. So that's my video. This generates more questions. Let them rip. Like, I'm all about answering your guys' questions and chatting with you guys. So thanks again for always giving me feedback and commenting, and let me know what you guys want to see. So I got lots of cool stuff in here. Whatever you guys want to see, I'll show you. So thanks for watching.